Hello, thank you for letting me speak to the board today with this public comment that I hope is also heard throughout our community. My name is Carrie Kayser Cochran, you just heard from my husband, and I have two children. We have two children in the Douglas County School District. On April 19th, the U.S. Department of Education finalized a range of critical updates to its regulations interpreting and enforcing Title IX, restoring and reinforcing vital civil right protections for all students to access school spaces and programs free from sex discrimination. These updated protections include prohibiting discrimination against LGBTQI+ students, employees, and others. Secondly, it protects students, employees, and others from retaliation. This regulation reinforces that schools must not intimidate, threaten, coerce, or discriminate against anyone in order to interfere with their Title IX rights, or because they reported sex discrimination, including sexual violence or other forms of sex-based harassment, or participated in or refused to participate in the school's Title IX process. These regulations also make clear that schools must protect students from peer retaliation by other students. I would ask that this be extended to parents and community members that are also putting our children's lives in danger, quite frankly. A third provision, ensure that schools communicate their non-discrimination policies and procedures. Again, this applies to students, employees, and applicants of their non-discrimination policies. Again, I would ask that this extend to parents and members of the community so that the Title IX protections are clear, especially as it applies to LGBTQ students. As the mother of a non-binary athlete, I know how critical these regulations are for the health and well-being of all student athletes. My child was targeted, not once but twice over the past few weeks, as you heard from my husband, for being a gender non-conforming athlete. What is even more horrific is the libel came from parents of other students who I'm sure would be outraged if the same vile allegations were leveled at their own children. Not only were the allegations hateful, but they were also wholly untrue and false statements based on stereotypes about height and appearance. And they did so in a public venue on social media in a bullying way against, again, a student. My child has had to endure some horrible and nasty comments thrown their way while they are competing in games from opposing students. They are secure enough in themselves to try and block this out as they are competing, but adults contributing to an atmosphere of hatred and harassment is terrifying in that it gives children permission to act in the same heinous way. I do want to take this opportunity to thank the board for the actions that were
15 seconds remaining.
Take that down. And I also want to applaud Thunder Ridge High School, where my student attends, because they are always supported there. Principal Patterson is here today, and I want him to hear that we are extremely grateful for the support that my child has received at Thunder Ridge and continues to receive as a student. Thank you.